is muted. Okay. Can anybody hear me? Anybody there? Anybody there? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? What about now? I'm off mute now. What about now? Can you hear me? Yes. Okay. Okay. Guys, so it's true. Hey, Edie. Sorry this is so late. Sorry, Jamie, you should be in bed. Guys, I'm sorry this is so late, but I'm really upset about this. And I got off of Becca's live stream and I watched 2 videos really quick. So those 2 guys have turned on each other. Eric and Patrick have turned on each other. I have 2 videos. Eric is calling Patrick a snake. And the Whittakers are split up. They're split up. So that's fucked up. I just want to tell you that is messed up. Okay? So Ray, Lorraine, and Timmy all went to a hospital tonight. Can you imagine when they separate them tonight? Because Betty's not there. Betty's not there. So well, okay, Jamie. I didn't hear Patrick say anything bad about Eric. You're right. I didn't hear him say anything bad about Eric. But there's problems here because Patrick made claim that he's going to try to get a guardianship. Now, how can he get a guardianship when Eric is showing that this guy has got he's got felony charges against him? And supposedly he took Timmy into Victoria's Secret to take pictures of women. Did you hear any of this? Do you guys want to? They're back at Patrick's house now. Are they? They're all back at Patrick's house now, Jamie? Because that's brand new now. I haven't seen that. What are you saying? That they're all back at Patrick's house, Jamie? Is that what you? Does that include? This is very fluid, so just work with me, guys. And I've been up since 4 o'clock in the morning. Now, I don't mean any excuses. I don't mean that. This is a very fluid thing. I'm just trying to keep up with it. Well, I'm missing stuff too, Kathy. Okay, guys. So the last thing I heard, if anybody has heard anything new that they can add to it, hang on. Jamie? I did not hear that. Yes. So that doesn't, I did not hear that. Yes, they're at Patty's with Beth. That doesn't answer my question. Did you watch the video on Patrick's page with the EMTs are taking Timmy? Timmy wasn't distressed at all. Timmy is going to a hospital and he's going to be separated from his mom. At some point, he's going to be separated from his mom. So how do you know how he's going to feel when he gets into the hospital? Larry and Betty are at Patrick's. I know. That okay, yeah, okay. So see, that's what I'm saying. It's only Larry and Betty that are at Patrick's. I have that video. And I have Eric's video. So am I up to date on stuff now? I knew who you met, Jamie. I knew that you met Betty. I knew that you meant Betty. I might have the link. Listen, Jamie, I'm just asking, I know that Patrick is at his house with Larry and Betty. I'm asking if the other 3 have come back or if they're still gone. Do you know that? Can you tell me yes or no to that? Because you seem to know more than me at this time. So I'd like to know. Why isn't Timmy with his mom and Ray? They were all taken to the hospital from my understanding. Eric is talking a lot. I'm going to talk to you about Eric in a minute because, yeah, that pisses me off. They are gone at hospital. Okay. The state came in and took Lorraine, Timmy, and Ray. Don't you think that being that they're in the hospital, that they're probably going to separate them for a second? At least, when they sleep at night, or you think they're all going to be put in the same room? I'm just asking because we see how things are right now. I don't know that they're going to be able to put 3 people in the same room, or that they're even going to. I just, it's got to be so scary. Betty is not with them. So I want you guys to understand. I don't believe Patrick. But here's the thing. If Patrick has any kind of charges against him, he can never get custody of these guys. He doesn't have money. He just took $4,000 to put something in this house. So how is he going to get? They just don't give custody to people. Thank you so much, Opus. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Opus Angel. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. They might even go to different facilities. Listen, this is heartbreaking. This is really heartbreaking. And let me tell you something. Somebody called this, one of you guys, I think it was a man that on one of my very first videos, second time around, this round with them. This round with the Whittakers, somebody called this and said that this is what was going to happen. And this is exactly what happened. And people were throwing hate at that guy. And this is exactly what happened. And let me tell you something. I want to be clear. I am not all right with Eric anymore because Eric gave $4,000 to somebody that he said he knew did not do drugs. He said that because Patrick made a comment that he broke his leg, right? And he wanted to take a pill, but he didn't even take the pill. He did a live about that. And Eric said, "Oh, I know, buddy. And I told you should take it." Well, apparently there were pills and snuff. Isn't that what you call it? That chewing tobacco all over the condo that was in Patrick's name. That, by the way, did you hear that he said he would get that money in next month? You know why? Because I told you that they're going to get paid next month. There's a bunch of shit. Mark has got to be devastated over this, I would think, because I think he cares about the family, and I think that he can honestly see these people in his head struggling in places. But this is horrible. It's absolutely. I wanted to play. Okay. Let's take a poll. Listen. You're absolutely right, Dawn. Absolutely right. So here's the thing, guys. Yeah, Eric's saying all this shit now, right? No. Yeah, I understand. But he's given the impression. I don't know. He said pills. So you're right, and I apologize for that. He said that there's pills all around. I have the video and I have it ready if you guys want to if you want me to play the video of Eric. Do you want me to play his video? I also have Patrick's video. Or have you guys seen it? Tell me in the comments, please. Eric and Patrick are both addicts. Listen, I think that they were recovering addicts. Thank you, Trip to Light. Fantastic. That made me smile. Thank you. All for money. Look at what happened to this family tonight. This is heartbreaking, is absolutely. And you should be livid. Okay. It's all right, Jamie. It's all right. So, all right. So she wrote, "I'm sorry, I was wrong. I just read the text. They were at his house when the ambulance came. Don't worry about that. Don't be sorry. Thank you for sharing what you could share with me. Listen, if you could send me any information that I might not know, toddy1skip@gmail.com, because I would like to stay very much up to this. I'm going to sneeze in a minute here, guys. Hang on 1 second. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, sorry about that. And I tried to hold it in. Some started coming out of my eyeballs. Sorry about that. All right, so Eric should have never gotten involved in their lives because it's ruined forever. You are so right. I can play the video. Okay, so let's play this video, okay, guys? I'm sorry.
And I promise you, you'll get more later. One of the biggest slaps in the face to Mr. Patrick over there. I get a call. From the condo where I rented the Airbnb. Patrick played on my heartstrings. I need somewhere to stay. I just want to get away for a while. I don't want no one around. I just want to get off. And you think you can get me a room up there? I was like, yeah, man. You can do that. You mind getting it in your name? Sure, Patrick. Just pay me back out of next month's money. After everything else.
Next month's money. Next month's money. That's the money on the 22nd that comes from YouTube. Okay?
That I've been taking care of, right? I get him a condo.
My problem is when he keeps saying I've been taking care of everything. No. Your content, buddy, is fucking Whittaker's. They've been taking care of everybody.
Staying right next to me in the Airbnb, guys, because he said he needed a deal. That condo was freaking trashed, man. Hold on, I'll get to all that in a little bit. I'm getting information about what's going on. I've got a lot to go through, guys. That condo was trashed. Dog poop, chewing tobacco all over the pillows, the walls, you name it, pills all over the floor. Don't worry, I've got the video. The back doors were left wide open. When he got out, Moose was with him and his other dog. And I said, Patrick, does the owner know you got that dog with you? And he said, oh, yeah, I told him. No, he didn't. Not only that, he goes,
supposedly Eric called CPS. Supposedly, does anybody know about that?
Puts them on the kitchen counter in this brand new renovated place. Decorations for the condo that became spittoons, diapers on the floor, stains all over the couch, pills all over the floor. Literally, I don't know. How do you get snuff on couches, countertops, like everywhere? The kitchen sink was full of it. Big wads of it all over the floor. Poop all over the back deck. And guess whose name it was in, guys? You guys think you know. You have no idea what I've been through up here. I'm a good friend.
See, I got a problem with this. What you've been through up here, you are making tens of thousands of dollars and you have spent 2 months up here. You are probably, I'm just being honest. I'm sorry. I am livid. You are making more money in the fucking month that they did work. They did work. How much work did you really do? But you are making money that would have probably taken you a year to make, and you're making it in a month's time. Like, stop bitching. I'm sorry, but that's true.
I wanted him to get better. This is his record. It's like a freaking Bible.
So now, here's a guy that took donations, said he had everything covered. Patrick was going to be the security guard and everything, and he didn't know about this guy's past, and we're supposed to trust him? Come on. This is where, come on, right?
I'd like to say something. His mom and sister, his family are people.
I'm going to scroll the comments as I play this. If you guys have anything that I didn't see Timmy crying for his mama when the state took him. Deborah, I didn't see that video. I will watch that video. I didn't see that video. I wanted to comment on these. I'm going to play this, but I'm also going to scroll. So if you guys have any questions, if you put some question marks ahead of the words, I'll answer your questions if I can, or if you have something you want me to say, just, or anything that you want me to know, just put exclamation points in front of the words.
She went through the loss of 2 of her sons. And I hate for this to happen. I really do. But then I found pleading guilty to stalking and sexual crimes just last month. And Timmy's in Victoria's Secret just...
And you're kicking BJ out of the house? Huh? But you're putting a sexual predator as a security guard. That's brilliant. And we should believe you because you know what's best.
A few days ago, and we're getting him to take pictures with women while he's in it too. I'm a little hot right now, guys. I could go on. I'm about to go find out what's going on with that family. I could care less about the social media. I haven't been on here doing the gimmick or the YouTube. I knew.
You're making money right now off YouTube. Off of this video for, I believe, Facebook is making money off of these videos. So come on. He's still making money. Like, stop insulting us.
When this happened, the YouTube is probably going away. And it sucks. I put a lot of work behind it. And I'm a...
No, the Whittakers did.
Very passionate guy. The whole time I was up here, I was busting my ass, not even hardly sleeping, taking money out of my pocket, and then having someone do that.
Taking money out of your pocket and having it returned maybe 100 times it's worth, buddy. Come on. Like, stop. Just stop. What you're gonna walk away with. And now he has the right. He doesn't even have to share it with anybody. He's just gonna walk away. Yeah, sorry. I don't believe in you anymore. I just don't believe in this guy anymore.
To me, that's how I get repaid. I don't know how they can look at them. And you know what? After everything I did for that family, the movies, the new clothes, all of it.
Oh, I just can't keep my mouth shut. The new clothes. You got them Walmart clothes. That's fine. How much real clothes did you get them? And I mean, come on, man. We know how much money you're going to get. You're going to get that money back and then some. So stop bitching. They were your content. They deserve to get paid. Are you stupid? What, they shouldn't get paid? You should film them and they get nothing? I mean, you sound like a fucking moron.
I never heard a thank you.
You need to
And I don't
thank
do it for the
them.
thank you. I literally have done stuff like this all my life, guys. If you think this is about the likes, clicks, and views, you don't know me much. I already had a platform, and I really would much rather be at home.
Go ahead and work that platform, buddy. Go ahead and do it. It's dad talk. It's dad talk.
And I didn't want to be on, so I don't even want to be on it here now. But this is what happens, and what sucks is now the whole thing is about scandal instead of the family getting the home they deserve. They literally had a log cabin built by the
No, they
publisher.
didn't. They didn't. Here's another thing. He's saying they literally had a log cabin. No, they didn't. They didn't have a log cabin. You supposedly were talking to somebody about a log cabin. Be real.
About to happen. Free. You guys don't know the half of it. I tried to cover for you, Patrick. I tried to cover for you. I hoped you would get better. I really did. You weren't even supposed to be that.
America First. I'm sorry. I think they made more than that. I could tell you because you look like a new name. Excuse me. I'm sorry. They average about $8 for every 1,000 views. So you could look at all of their view time, all of their viewing hours, look at them because it will show, and they get about $8 for every 1,000 views. So when something says 4,000, 4 times 8, okay, and that's how. So if you want to add up all those views for the videos, they bring in about $8 because YouTube takes 30, I think 30%. And I sat and watched a live stream where people donated, not donated, but people did super thanks, super chats, and all that. He doesn't have to call that a donation. That's not a donation. That's going right into that YouTube check that's included. It's one check. It includes the super chats, the super thanks, the memberships, and the views. And it's one amount that comes to you on the 22nd. It'll be the 23rd of this month because I think Rosh Hashanah is on the 22nd and the 21st, I think, is on a Sunday. So it'll be the 23rd of this month. But they're going to get paid from August 1st through August 31st. On the 23rd of this month, they're going to get that money. I think a lot more than $11,000. I really think a lot more than $11,000. You do the math. I'm just being honest because I know how they pay. I get paid.
Concert. Ray had an orthopedic visit the day before, and you had one thing to do: get Ray to the orthopedic visit. I came all the way up here from Georgia, and you told me I would not be able to get him a doctor's appointment, and I said that was the whole reason I was coming up here. And you said, you're not from West Virginia. It don't work that way up here. You're from Georgia. We don't just get visits like that. I had Ray at the doctor the next day, guys.
Okay, so that's basically the end of this, but I wanted to show you something. So he never told us about the doctor's appointment and how Patrick let him down and how Ray ended up at a concert instead of that. Right? He never shared that. He was still pumping up Patrick to us. So you see what I'm saying? It's just that hey, I love dogs. Now it's just that they just split this family up. So I have Patrick's thing here. Did you guys want to see Patrick's thing? Exactly, Dawn. Exactly. And yes, he made it a mess. I didn't see him crying. Oh, thanks, Rachel. That means a lot to me. That means a lot to me because I got some hate in that live. Do you think he will really release a video to us on the damage of? I don't know. I really don't know if he will. Timothy wasn't crying for his mama. He was saying, "Bye, Bama," which is what he calls Patrick. Yeah, his mom went with him, right? He's hiding something. He's focused on. Yeah, here's the thing. Here's what I think. He can keep all the money. He can keep all the money. He now has a reason not to do the house, and he now has a reason not to give Patrick anything. So that's and somebody called this. It was a guy's name. They called this. I agree with you, Chris. I agree 1,000,000%. Yeah, thank you. The video is on Patrick's side. I have I have a video here of Patrick. So and he hit it until things didn't go his way. Exactly. That's what exactly, True Rebel. Exactly. Okay. So did you guys want to watch the Patrick video? I have it on a fast speed. No, I didn't see Patrick ask anybody for a kiss. Okay, so let's watch this. Let's get rid of this one and let's put up else. You dumb fuck.
Okay, guys.
You'll hear me in the background.
More information starting to filter in. Patrick did do a live. I'm going to show you some of that. I'm going to show you about 4 minutes of that video. What they're saying right now is that Timmy, Lorraine, and Ray have been removed from the house because of the condition of the house. That is what Patrick is saying. I'm going to let him put it into his own words. Right now, from what I understand, hearing in the video, I think they have been taken maybe to one of the hospitals around there just to be checked out, just to make sure they're okay, everything's fine. I don't think there's an issue there. I heard Patrick make a reference that Timmy was in the hospital. I think he's just being, and again, I'm assuming this, I think he's just, they're maybe being just checked out, make sure they're fine and everything. But I'm going to go ahead and play this video for you. Take a listen, and we'll go from there.
So I don't know if everybody knows this or not, but the state just come in and took Timmy and Lorraine and Ray
Just out of the fucking blue, they did. Yep. Had nothing to do with you and your friend.
We don't know much more about that.
Say something, buddy. Come
Yep,
on.
this is true. So what I thought was going to be the today of getting on here and being transparent with people, since you know, everybody thinks that this is a scam, and that that me and Eric are making money off the Whittakers, and they don't get nothing out of it.
Well, look at what they got out of it, and you are making money off the Whittakers. No, that's just the truth. You are making money off the Whittakers. I'm making money off the Whittakers right now.
That's false.
No, look at what they got.
That is, I talked to Creepalacha this morning, and I told him that I would come and sit down with him, and I would show him whatever he needed to see in order to squash that for the people out there that like playing the troll. So I got Betty here. Larry,
Your biggest troll, my friend, is your friend Eric.
come up here, and Kenny, it's not a good day. Not a good day.
No, it's not. You guys did a hell of a job.
So apparently the state come down here and they said, well, they told me that they come down here because the living conditions down there wasn't good enough for Timmy and Lorraine and Ray to live there. But I guess it's good enough for Betty to live there.
So, seriously, does that make any sense to you guys? It's only condemned for those 3 people, not these 2 people. Does that make any sense to you?
And Larry.
Not damn.
They're saying that it's because of BJ. I'm sure that part of it is because of BJ, but other than that, you know, they have their own way of doing things. So we just let it go at that. There's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, you did enough. You and your buddy.
What kind of comments are we getting, John?
Not good
Just asking
ones.
comments. Yeah.
Prayers.
So, this is what this person keeps saying. Hasava has a view. I'm sorry. Have a Sue. Have a Sue Brat. Sorry about that. They're saying that an accountant had them go over the views and stuff, and that they got about $80,000 for 1 month. Now, I know that channels can get that much money, and they've gotten a lot of views, and they've gotten a lot of super thanks and stuff like that. So it's quite possible. I just don't know how much they generated. That seems kind of high, but it is quite possible. So, yeah.
Little BJ.
Thank you.
Go on, go. I'm going tomorrow morning to file for guardianship of all 3 of them. So even if I have
Listen.
to live somewhere else.
So here's a guy that didn't even have money for his walls in his home. He took $4,000, right? He's just going to pack up his shit and get guardianship with a criminal record. Either he really doesn't know any better, or he just thinks that we're all so stupid. Which do you think it is, guys?
Guys, this was just a quick update again. This was from Patrick's Live about 20 minutes ago on Facebook. He said that he is going tomorrow to see if he can get guardianship over Lorraine, Timmy, and Ray. And he's told Betty and them they can stay at his home, they can live there. But again, it looks like the conditions of the home that they were in, and over the last couple of months, you've heard Eric and Patrick make reference to the house of how bad it is, and some.
Yeah, great. Wasn't that wonderful? They even went and told. I mean, they told the state. They did exactly what that one person said. And now they're leaving with money. Eric is leaving with thousands and 10,000s upon thousands of dollars. And his content was that family. And look at the family.
Of the living conditions. So I think this was an opportunity for the state to come in and make a move on how they were going to do some things and how they were going to handle some things. And I think it all boiled down to the living conditions and what was going on within the home living wise. If I get an update, I'll share. Thank you. I know.
Yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing. Absolutely. So Eric apparently found out that that Patrick stole money from a grandmother. I heard that. And he didn't say anything about that. He still went into business with him. So is that what you do when you're trying to do the right thing? You go into business and you trust the person that lives closest to them to do the right thing after he couldn't even get him to the doctor's appointment? You know what I'm saying? Like, Mark, and now Eric complaining because the family doesn't say thank you. Yeah, they don't know any better. Like, come on. Thank you so much. It's so kind of you to do that, Opus. It's so kind of you. Thank you. The people of West Virginia are more into the land. I'm not being too judgmental. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm not. I gave them the benefit of the doubt. You should see the videos that I'm talking about. I'm not trying to get money. I'm not asking for shit, and I'm not using them as content. When I put up my videos, you get me. You might get clips of them, but you get me. It's not start to finish. So no. And I don't make a big deal about giving somebody a bag of chips. So no. You can have your opinion, but no. Go check out my channel. Go check out my other channel. Go look in the March posts and see if my channel didn't donate money to 5 different organizations. Okay, go do that. And yeah, 10% of all of the Whittaker videos will go to the Whittakers after taxes, because that's when I do it all, after taxes. Why were the Whittakers singled out? Because I'm sure they aren't the only family like that in odd West Virginia. Well, I think that we came to know them. I came to know them through Mark from Soft White Underbelly. Okay, so that's how I came to know them, was through Mark Soft White Underbelly. But he came to know them from somebody local in the area. He went there to take pictures, and somebody said, "Hey, if you want to take pictures, come back on such and such." And he said, "Come with a video." And he said, "No, I really don't do videos." And but he said, "No, you got to come back." And when he came back, yeah, he saw Ray was barking at him. He made a big thing about that. He wasn't making fun of him. He was just saying, "I never seen anything like it." And he took a bunch of pictures of them, and they were beautiful pictures. And so that's how I found out about them. But there's a Google pin for the Whittakers. So there is a Google pin for the Whittakers. If you ask for their address, it will tell you their address. And so people have just come by and just went by there, just to go by there and make content. They'd be sitting out on the porch. There was a brother, 2 brothers that came by. Their channel had something to do with Vegas, I want to say. And they came by and they brought them chips, and soda and stuff. And They wouldn't leave until Ray came out. If you guys saw that video, I mean, I have that video as well. I don't have the whole video because I don't take people's content, and just put it up. I interrupt it. I put myself in there. Otherwise, watch their content. But they get on the porch and they were like, yeah, but we just want to, if Ray comes out and says goodbye, we'll just go ahead and leave. Like, who goes to somebody's house and just does that? But I don't know why people do that. I would never go to their house and just assume and do shit like that. I just wouldn't do it. So that's why. That's how they were singled out, because they're inbred and people are curious, but it's all right to be curious. You still watch them on YouTube. You don't go, I don't think you go to somebody's property and just show up there. And he said he signed a contract with Betty and them. I mean, think about it. Do you guys think that was okay? You're going to sign a contract with Betty Whittaker? Like, I'm serious. If you really wanted to do it right, you get a lawyer for them that's looking out for their best interest. Because now, guess what? They ain't got nothing and they're not even together anymore. So well done. You can't be anymore. They've just broke up the family, man. You know that Ray's freaking out tonight. And you know what? Because he could hit himself. Man, I hope that they don't have that guy strapped down. All because somebody thought that they knew best. His family's been living there. Eric even said they get money. Then what the fuck? Then look at what you did. That's terrible. They sure do. I agree with you. I guess Kathy got a membership. Thank you. 78 years. I think he's 72. True Rebel. Isn't he 72? I looked him up. I think he's 72 years old. Patrick won't be able to get custody. No, he won't be able to get custody of them. That's why it's like, I don't know if he doesn't know it or if he just thinks we're stupid. 78 lived and made it. Exactly. Exactly. These people have lived on their own. He's worried about Betty's grave. He was like, oh, do you have that set up? No, I don't have it set. Did the other members of the family have it set up? Because there's a bunch of Whittakers buried there. They have figured things out. They have figured things out for themselves, right? He makes it like, listen, I don't think that they should be signing contracts because I don't think that they know how that stuff works. But I think they know how to bury somebody. Not Patrick's got them on camera making his money on Facebook. It's crazy. They're on all these different platforms. Oh, thank you again, Opus. Thank you so much. It's so kind of you. Again, thank you. Most times country folks are happy and laid back and folks judge them just because they don't understand. Touche. Touche. He will be carrying Timmy around like a freak show for life. Yeah, it's terrible, right? Eric is trying to turn people against Patrick because he said he is applying for guardianship of all three tomorrow. Somebody called this. I forgot the person's name who called this. And as shitty as things go, he will probably have the state thinking he is a godsend. God, I hope not. I hope not. I don't think that they'll get him. I just, don't think that. I don't know. This country's a bit wonkadoodly right now. Yeah, see, people are saying that Patrick is a felon. And even Eric said that he's an ex-offender. Yeah. Poor Betty. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. When I saw that Patrick started a Timmy Talk channel where people, That's exactly what Eric said that he found out about. But I don't think Eric's innocent at all. We got you, Granny. How you doing? They said it was because BJ was there. It wasn't because BJ was there. No, it wasn't because BJ was there, and I don't believe anything they say anymore. He said it was because of the we just watched the video where Patrick said it was because of the house, because of the shape of the house. The state is not, I believe that wholeheartedly. Absolutely. And look at the age of them. Look at the age of them. Listen, maybe, maybe there is an assisted living center where the family could live together. That would be something. And then they would be taken care of and they would all be together. A place where they could go sit outside. They like to sit outside. You know what I'm saying? And they can get in the shower. I mean, there's even independent living in assisted living settings. I don't know the options for them in the state of West Virginia and such. I don't know. I know that Betty needs to be taken. Somebody said they're going to do that. That's another thing. See, I said that in my video. They were getting benefits. So why did he need to do all that? Some of that stuff is just too questionable for me. Do you still believe the $600 water bill, or do you think maybe I don't know, they have well water because they didn't have they had municipal water, but they didn't have municipal sewer, right? Well, when I looked it up, they didn't really have municipal water. But it also said that they didn't have postal service, and they do have postal service, so maybe that's wrong. You see, there's your trouble. These men need to look into the damn mirror and fix their damn selves. I thought you said sleeves at first. Eric could be lying about everything. Eric could be lying about everything. No need. They're so secure or birth, right? I mean, shit, they've been without him for so long. What did they need him for? Eric wanted BJ out. Patrick wants the SSI checks. Timmy, Lorraine, and Ray were living in filth. Russian Festa. Patrick won't get guardianship with his record. Listen, I'm all for them going into a home together. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm just looking for some questions because I'm kind of tired. I do want to go to bed, but I just wanted to come on here and really talk about this. Excuse me, because I'm very upset about this. I'm gonna watch the video about. You said there's a video on Patrick's channel. Do you want to watch that with me? Because I am gonna watch that video. I'll watch it here if you want, but I don't know what Patrick's channel is on YouTube. If somebody wants to tell me. Okay, so the Whittaker family is Eric, because Eric explained why he had to get the name the Whittaker family. So that's his channel. He's the one that's going to get the direct deposit, and he's the one that got last month's direct deposit. Eric will not give he's gonna say that it cost him Patrick's money, Dawn. He's gonna say that. He's gonna say, I don't have to give Patrick anything. You should have seen the way he left that hotel room. Yeah. Yeah, because he makes video out of him. That's his content. And I like the way Eric talks to Timmy better. I really do. Betty is not innocent here. She has a hand in scamming. I saw that she said that Larry was dead. I saw that. I did see that, but she doesn't deserve to lose her family. I don't think she deserves to lose her family. Let's see. So what's the name of the channel? Does anybody know the name of the channel? And I'll watch it. He protected Patrick and scammed the public. That's right. He sure did. I'm right there with you, my friend. I am right there with you. I am right. This changes everything, man. This changes. I was hoping that he was going to do the right thing, but he ain't doing the right thing. Yeah, that's so fucked up. The Guardian is paid $150 per hour. Wow. Well, there you go. No, Eric did not what? Eric did not what, Sharon? I missed something. I don't believe a word that Patrick is saying. He was already in business with him when he found out about the grandmother. Oh, you mean Eric. Patrick said he was going to give his house to Betty, but how's that going? I don't believe anything anybody's saying. No, I do like the way that Patrick would talk to Timmy. Because when he talked to Timmy, he talked to Timmy as an adult. The other one talks to Timmy like he's an idiot. And, you know, that's not good. Eric talks to Timmy like he's an idiot. And I thought that, hey, buddy, my dog's dreaming. I thought that Patrick at least spoke to Timmy like he was an adult. Thank you, BBB. I'm not from West Virginia. No. I'm not standing for anybody. Who am I standing for? I'm not standing for anybody. I said that because I said that I thought that he talked to Timmy better than Eric did. I'm not standing for anybody. Okay. Here we go. Well, I didn't mean to delete the comment, but I definitely meant to get rid of the person. You asked me a question, I answered it, so don't tell me that you don't care. Don't ask the question, but better don't be here. I don't have a problem with somebody disagreeing with me, but don't disrespect me. I'm not going to take it. I won't disrespect you. Don't disrespect me. The property will be sold for the care. It's 17.6 acres of property. On Zillow, they're saying it's about $146,000 for that property if you look it up. Just so you know. And a lot of it's in the flood zone. So see the problem there? I don't know if people are going to want to live or build there or anything. So, yeah. Does anybody have any more questions? I am a little tired because I have been up since 4. As I said, these people income is about 5,000. The state is going to find out what happened. I don't understand. If they get $60,000 a year, I don't understand what you're saying. They can spend their $60,000 any which way they want. So I'm missing this. You mean in case somebody came and took some of their money? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. I really don't think it's anything weird like that, except I think it's content. I really do think it's just about content. I don't think it's anything weird like that. That's my opinion. In West Virginia, I've seen the county take the lands here. Eminent domain. I can't. Do you think that land, if you're there, do you think, seriously, do you think that land has value? Like, a lot of the land looked like it was in the flood zone. Yeah, I thought it was, but I wasn't 100% sure. I knew it was somebody local, you know? Yeah, I remember. I thought he said it was a cop, but I didn't want to say that because I wasn't 100% sure, and I didn't want people saying, "How could a cop do that?" and me not be able to back it up. So I wasn't 100%. Was something like the inbred family. Listen, that's how it's, that's how people come in to find things out. The normal family, nobody's interested in, you know. Yeah, there's a bunch of yeah, they're inbred. I mean, so there's a lot of stuff going on there. Betty should have her own lawyer. Yes, they need an attorney. And that's what he should have done. If he really was looking out for that family, the first thing he should have done was got them an attorney, had somebody looking out for them. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I believe that too. Oh my goodness. Look at this. I see. He made such a big deal. Look at that. By his little fucking bag of chips. By making videos of this family. What did he lose? I want to know. Somebody tell me what that guy lost. What Eric lost. I don't know why I want to keep calling him Mark, but what Eric lost. He didn't lose nothing. And look at what he's walking away with, a shitload of money. And now look at that family. That's absolutely horrible. Oh my goodness. That's such a Oh God. No, he's 72, Sarah. They just celebrated his birthday and they said that he was 72. They thought he was 70. But he's 72. Somebody should reach out to Mark and give him an update. Oh, I'm sure that you know you could reach out to Mark. Listen, Mark lost his partner. I don't know Mark Leda. He reached out to me one time. It wasn't even him, it was one of his assistants. Reached out to me because I made a video of the Whittakers and I used one of his pictures, and he said, "Don't." He said, "Don't." Okay. So yeah, I don't have any problems with him. I gave credit and said that, I've only said good things about Mark, but he put out a video where he lost his partner. So that hasn't even been a year yet. So, you know. Did you call them, Emmy? Is that what you were saying, that you called them? Listen, I can't be mad at anybody that thought that that was the right thing to do, but nobody would have done it if these people just would have helped them without doing everything, you know. But they needed the money to do, they needed all that. In the meantime, thank you, Kevin. In the meantime, it's all fucked up now, isn't it? That's what they needed from the start. That's what they needed from the start. I don't need to I don't listen, guys. I believe you. I believe you when you're telling me that Patrick's arrest record and stuff. I do. I didn't pick him to go help the Whittakers. That was up to Eric to look into this guy that he was giving money to, that he was asking to be a security guard for the Whittakers. So that tells you something about Eric. When you're taking other people's money, that's the guy you're giving it to. So that person that said something about that I was standing up for somebody that was like that wasn't that mean person. I think that was just a misunderstanding. But what about Eric? Look at the faith he had in this guy, and he already knew some of that shit. He already knew some of that. Excuse me. Yeah, that's horrible, man. Oh, God. He would have to take classes for special. Eric can get them, but Patrick is out. I looked Patrick on, and it's true. He's a felon, registered 10 years. Yeah. Listen, I didn't say that he had a criminal record. I said that Eric said that he had a criminal record, and I showed you the video. I didn't see that video yet. I went by what I showed you, what Patrick said, right? Patrick said that the state, because even Patrick said, but it's good, the house is good enough for Betty and Larry. I believe that. And somebody said that. Were you the person that said all this stuff to me, America First? Were you the one that said this stuff to me about 4 days ago? That this was the way it was going to be? Was it you? Because somebody had this all, somebody knew this exactly was going to happen this way. Somebody said, this is exactly what's going to happen. In my comments, they wrote. They wrote exactly what happened. So. Anybody knows? Please. There it is. That's his last name. I just pray. No, I believe you too much, Mom. I believe you. I went by what Patrick said. Okay, I didn't see that video. But it isn't 100% because of BJ too much, Mom. It's 100% because of Eric and Patrick. Because they're the ones that brought attention to all this shit. They're the ones that had them do the order. They're the ones that gave him the ultimatum. Whether you like me or not, that's what happened. We saw it. And now the family's all messed up. Eric's channel, he's about to fight like hell for him. And his attorneys on that channel will do it for free. Good. Here we go. For everything, there's always somebody saying something else. All right, guys, I really am going to go to sleep because I'm tired, but I did just I did want to get up on here. I don't know, guys. I'm a Christian. I believe in prayer. Pray for them if you believe in that. If not, send good vibes over there, because tonight's going to be one of the worst nights of their lives, all the way around, including Betty's And whether Betty stood up for BJ or not, she doesn't deserve this. Lorraine's the one that's suffering in that one. That's pretty hard. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go. I understand, Chris, Kansas City. I get it. All right, guys. Just trying to get to the end of the comments so that I'm not. I don't think Eric is lying. Nobody said Eric was lying. Never go back to the house again. That's. Thank you, Dubes. I'll check them out. I'm going to go to bed tonight, so I'll check them out first thing in the morning. I try to get up at like 4 in the morning and get videos out by 7 a.m. on the other channel. So I'm going to try. But for those that don't see a video to me tomorrow, don't worry about it. I'll be there at some point. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a night because I really am tired. And I just want to thank you guys. Wow. Guys, if you'd hit the like button, those that liked it and those that didn't, I'm sorry. You know, did the best I could with what I got. Let me see. Do you think so? Or are you being facetious? And you're 1000% correct right there, lady. Alicia. Yeah, Lucy's mom, we just got done talking about it. I don't believe that anymore. We got you, Granny. Can we agree to disagree? We have to, your opinion is that, and my opinion is different now. I'm sorry, but it is. It is. That's not okay. That, you know, not when you're telling people that you're giving all the money to the Whittakers. You know, I bet you right now, fucking Betty can use that $4,000. If she can't go into that home, or can she go into that home? Maybe she needs a lawyer. Bet you that $4,000. Bet you he's not happy about giving him the $4,000 now because he fucking hates him now. It's all his fault now. I'm in the North. I'm in New York. Folks just need to leave them alone. They've never had crap and wouldn't know how to handle a new house. That's not the thing. The thing is, yeah, they should have a house that's not falling in on their heads. But Eric gave them an ultimatum, new house or BJ. Who was he to make that decision? Who the fuck was he to make that decision? First of all, why would you punish the majority of the people because of BJ? If she's going to beat the hell out of his attitude was, I'm not going to help because she's going to abuse Timmy. She's going to abuse Timmy in a house that's going to fall in on his head, or she's going to abuse Timmy in a brand new house where he's safe in the house and nothing's going to fall on his head. What would you do? What would you do? You would make Timmy suffer and let BJ win? No, you would maybe if they got a new house, maybe, well, we don't know this, but maybe they would act like they wouldn't want to lose it. I don't know. I guess we're never going to know now, huh? But yeah, I thought that was a shitty thing when Eric said, yeah, well, the only way we're going to build this is if BJ can't come in. Okay, well, let her beat the hell out of him in that shithole. That makes a lot of sense. I just didn't think that was cool. Like, I'm sorry. Thank you, Kathleen. I appreciate it. I know. See, that's another thing. See, he's gonna tell on the guy. He's gonna tell the guy's mom. He's gonna tell the guy's mom. I think she loved Derek because Timmy would get so excited. Yeah. That person's gone. Okay. So Grandma, I'm glad that you live in a big city. Somebody said something about being from the South, and I said, no, I live in New York. I'm not in a big city, but I live in New York. 81 likes and 470 people here. Well, okay. Doesn't need to be anywhere near Timmy and a pillow fight. Yeah, I didn't know that stuff. I think when Eric started to discover something about his feelings, started to change. But he didn't tell anybody. And he was having us believe in these people. And he was letting people be alone with him if he knew this stuff. It wasn't up to him. He's gatekeep too many things. Like, who is he to make all these decisions? I just don't agree with that. Some people think he's there out of the goodness of his heart. Don't you understand that, Dawn? I'm sorry, True Rebel. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. You could look at it. Listen, this is just the truth. They went to the movies for the first time. I know that that's not a big deal, but for people that have never been, excuse me, they got to do that. That is a big deal. So some of the stuff, and like I said, some of the stuff that he was doing, it was really, really good. This isn't good. This is the problem. So this is the problem. Thank you. I like my hair. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm falling asleep. So yeah, I don't think it'll take even a bulldozer. I will. I'm going to check them out in the morning, Dubes. Well, send me an email, toddy1skip@gmail.com, Swifty Rep TV. Guys, I'm going to go to bed because I'm falling asleep. Thank you, Kathy Hannah. I am. All right, guys. Good night. Thank you for jumping on and spending time with me tonight. I appreciate it. And yeah, just say prayers for this family because they deserve that. All right, I'll look at Patrick's video in the morning. I promise you I will. I'll find it on his channel. I'm sure I can look it up. But if you find it before then, can you send me the link, please? toddy1skip@gmail.com, please. All right, guys, I'm going to go because I got to go. Thank you. Wait a minute. So there's a question by Sharon. Do you think they have homes there that takes care of adults? I'm sure that they have senior citizen homes there, or I'm sure that they have facilities that can facilitate this family. Yes, I'm sure that they do. We'll have to see what happens. I don't know how we will know what happens now. I guess somebody will probably make content out of that. I still would like to know what happens. Thank you so much, Timothy. I appreciate it. Tim Horton. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to go because I really am going to sleep. All right. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. All right. Thank you. Good night. Sleep well.